Previously on The Walking Dead.
Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. The Walking
While
Dead.
searching for a place to call home, AJ and I found an old boarding school run by kids deep in the forest. Their leader was a guy named Marlon. And AJ pulled the trigger.
No zastrzelił go, bo był chujem,
I
no.
told
Chciał nas
AJ that what
oddać.
he'd done was murder, that he'd have to atone for it. The other kids agreed. They voted to kick us out. I thought we'd never return. Then, AJ and I were attacked by Abel, one of the raiders Marlon had given the twins to. He was with someone I thought I'd never see again. Lily. We were almost eaten by walkers when suddenly one of them spoke to me. His name was James, an ex-whisperer who didn't believe in killing walkers. He helped me treat AJ, but without real medicine, he wouldn't make it. The kids didn't turn away the sad sight of AJ and let us back
Chłop jakiś
inside.
w ogóle odklejony, że te szwendacze
After I
chce
told them how
ocalać.
we could defend the school against the raiders, they were willing to let us stay, at least until the fight. I decided to help Lewis tune his piano. He opened up to me, and I admitted I had feelings for him. He had the same ones. Then the raiders finally came. They busted open our gates, but the kids stayed hidden as planned. Until 10 ran out of cover, hoping
On
for a
wszystko
chance to
zepsuł.
learn about his missing sisters. The bomb went off, and attempting to save 10, Mitch threw himself at Lily and got a knife to the throat. With only a second to decide, I fired and saved Lewis. They got away with 3 of our friends, and we had no idea where they'd gone. But we knew someone who did.
No, więc takie szybkie streszczenie, co się działo w ostatnich odcinkach. Jak mieliście przedstawione, no obrona szkoły tak średnio się udała, bo 3 uprowadzili, plus 1 jest martwy, no więc tak trochę 2 na 10 bym powiedział. The Walking Dead nie było trochę, bo no nie ukrywam, nie miałem kiedy nagrać, bo no euro jest. No jest euro i nie ukrywam, no ja tutaj maniakiem jestem, jak możecie zobaczyć, piłki nożnej i każdy mecz staram się oglądać, a między tymi meczami zazwyczaj jest jakaś godzinka, bądź półtorej przerwy, więc po prostu zanim zrobię jeszcze inne rzeczy, zanim nagram jeszcze dla was Kidropka Bożego i Bożego Hellcase'a, no to trochę czasu to zajmuje, a na The Walking Dead to jednak tą godzinę chcę poświęcić, co najmniej, żeby te godzinne odcinki były. Teraz kopiemy grób dla Mitcha. No, gość, który no denerwował mnie, irytował. Nawet tak nazwałem odcinek, że no już mnie troszkę powoli doprowadza do szału, typ. No, to prawda.
Always nice to me. Now he's gone. Stabbed in the eye by some asshole who never even knew his name.
Mitch was looking after all of us. He gave his life so we could go on fighting.
I know that. Doesn't make it any easier.
He'd want us to find our friends and bring them home safe.
And he'd want us to kill the people who took them.
Abel's tied up in the basement. He passed out from the pain.
Thanks.
AJ wanted to stay down there and keep an eye on him.
Żeby tylko nam nie zszedł. Bo wtedy
buddy.
cały plan pójdzie.
It's time for us to bury Mitch and say our goodbyes.
I'll help you.
Get away from him! You're the reason he's dead!
Willie!
Well, it's true! We had a plan and that idiot messed it up! Well, someone has to say it! It's what everyone's thinking!
10!
Let me.
Ja uważam,
handle
że
this.
to
Talk to Abel. See if you
No,
can't find out where
że
Lily
ma
took
rację.
Omar and Asim. I wanted to hurt him, you know, to make him talk, but I just couldn't.
w sensie, no okej,
Maybe you'll get more out of him than I did.
to są jego siostry, ale nie można tak ufać, no. Mam złe skojarzenia z tą piwnicą lekko. Przesłuchaj Abla. Okej, zobaczymy jak... Czy w ogóle uda nam się jakieś informacje od niego wydobyć. Jest tutaj coś. Taśma. Weźmy. Przyda się. Żeby zakleić mu mordę ewentualnie. Znikopis? Do pokoju. Złe skojarzenia z tą plamą krwi. Ale musicie zostawić lajka za ten odcinek, bo ja chcę godzinkę TWD teraz co najmniej dla was nagrać. Potem jeszcze musi Boży keydrop zostać nagrany, Boży hellcase. A ja cały czas siedzę przy zamkniętym oknie i z wyłączonym wentylatorem i zaraz się ugotuję, więc... więc zostawcie chociaż tego lajka za poświęcenie, bo jest ukrop jak... No dobra.
Got your gun back, huh?
Uh-huh.
Ready?
No to lecimy. Tylko z drugiej strony, czy to jest dobre? AJ będzie patrzył na to, jak go torturujemy? Ja już go chyba troszkę zniszczyłem. Polejmy go wodą. Nie wiem, czuję, że to będzie totalnie z czapy wybór. Ale nie chcę, żeby AJ wyszedł na jakiegoś, żeby wyrósł na jakiegoś zwyrodnialca.
It ain't no way to wake an old man up from his afternoon nap. I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before. She also had me tied up, but I wasn't her prisoner, if you get my meaning. You got any water? Other than what you already dumped on me? I mean...
Drink.
You got good manners, Squirt. Don't mind if I do.
Ja się napiję.
You've had your water. Now it's time to talk.
It's the first time interrogating someone, isn't it? You let me dictate the agenda. Makes me think you're weak.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be, okay? I just want to know where Lily took my people.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back.
Nie sądzę.
You better give me the 5-star treatment. If I'm smiling when she gets here, you might be able to trade me for a little mercy. We underestimated you little shits, but Lily won't make the same mistake twice.
You think Lily would come back for you? Look at the state you're in. You're worthless to her now.
I can heal.
There is no rescue party, Abel. Only a bunch of pissed-off kids who want you dead.
So tell us where our friends are. You trade it for mercy.
Lily will never give him up.
My tak samo.
Only reason we came here was for more manpower. Losing Jonathan and me for 3 sprouts that can barely hold a gun. Even a dummy like me can do the math on that one.
We're gonna get him back.
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another. From Richmond to the coast. Back at the Delta, we're at war. With some really sick fucks who make me look like the Virgin Mary. We need people to fight it. Soldiers who do what we say. Point the guns the way we tell them to.
I don't give a shit about your war, or your fucking Delta.
You think we like doing raids like this? Our home is under threat. It's a good home. Built to last. I do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
And I do a lot to get my friends back, so stop wasting my time.
Okay. Front pocket. The answer to all your questions. Read it.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. What the fuck? Is this code?
No, it's fucking Leviticus. I was hoping it'd be some timely moralistic shit about turning the other cheek. Well, come on. That thing ain't gonna light itself. Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind.
Ale bym mu zajebał. Ale nie chcę, żeby... No nie chcę, żeby AJ na to patrzył.
Like where Lily went. Come on, kid. Don't make me wait all day. Now that is heavenly.
Oho, nie jest dobrze chyba.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, fuck. This is not good.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Isn't that what you wanted?
I did, but
You're gonna get your wish. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me. Shit. I never wanted things to end like this. Everything. It all got out of hand. Now look at me. I'm a fucking mess.
will he turn?
No! My whole life, everything I ever got, I got with my own two hands and my will. For my body to turn on me, to take control. I'll tell you where to find Lily. Just promise. You won't let me turn. I'm begging you.
If you're honest with me, I'll put you out of your misery. You have my word.
Okay, we have a boat. We're docked a few miles west of here at an old fishing pier. Your friends are on the boat. You got what you wanted. Please, don't let me become one of those things. Please, I don't want to turn.
Obiecaliśmy.
Not that. I wanna let me keep my face.
You don't
Lepiej nie
need to
patrzy.
watch this.
I want to.
No i super. No i wychowałem małego psychopatę. Jednym złym wyborem. Może to ma.
At least he can't hurt anyone anymore.
No właśnie, jestem wzorem. Nie możemy postępować tak, żeby stał się jakimś psychopatą.
We have a boat to find.
No chodź, już nie patrz się tak na niego. Ale chwila, my na tą łódź idziemy i bez żadnego planu?
Once we find the boat, we'll look for a way to sneak on board.
Yeah, if 10 doesn't fuck it up this time.
It wasn't Tin's fault.
Yes, it was! Mitch died because he...
Say one more thing about Tin. I dare you.
Guys, there it is.
O cholera. Będzie ciężko. Ciężko to lekko powiedziane.
You see anything?
The beach, a boat, and a wood street in the water.
That's called a pier.
Pier.
Okay, let's spread out and focus on those areas. Keep your heads low.
No jak nas zauważą, to nie będzie fajnie. Królicza łapa?
A rabbit's foot.
Omar used to carry around a rabbit's foot. You don't think?
We'll take it home. We can give it back to him once we've saved him.
Nie wiem, czy dobrze zrobiłem, że go uratowałem.
No way. Pretty sure I
Mimo
would've
wszystko on
remembered
taki
an
do
old-timey
walki?
riverboat. And from where I'm sitting, looks like that pier is the only way inside.
W sensie wydaje mi się, że do walki i do ewentualnego odbicia, jakby faktycznie mieli zabrać drugą osobę, której nie uratujemy, to wydaje mi się, że do walki Violet bardziej by...
If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected.
bardziej by nam pomogła. No ale okej.
There are a few on deck, a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside.
Wybraliśmy jak wybraliśmy. Powiedziałem, że idealina w ten wątek, to idziemy... O!
I see Violet.
Holy shit. This is really it. We found them.
To idealina w ten wątek. Może cimci rimcim będzie.
I can see an entrance.
Yeah. There's one at the other end of the boat, too.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those.
Czy jeszcze?
There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Sniper. Nie, to jest z łuku, czy to kusza?
Now we just need, what, a dozen walkers? How hard could that be?
Maybe not as hard as you'd think.
James! Tylko chyba nie chcę za bardzo, żeby szwendacze umierały, z tego co pamiętam. Chyba a, jeszcze sterownia.
I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
Don't boats have brigs? Boat jails.
Maybe, but where?
Now that, I don't know.
Wiem, że ktoś się skrada. Dobra. Gdzie oni wszyscy są? Tu jest William miał.
Anything
William?
useful?
Looks like building material. Furniture. Probably stuff from the train station.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver. Easy.
Sheet metal, wood, and quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
Are those torches?
Maybe. Why?
We could use the fire.
No i gdzie reszta ekipy? A tu. Znajdę coś jeszcze na ziemi? A raczej nie.
Find anything over here?
They have horses.
Let me see. More torches.
Pieteku,
Setting
nie?
the hay on fire would get their attention. Scare the horses too.
We could get on the boat easier that way.
If we cut those horses free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us. We should get out of here before they spot us. We can talk through the plan once we're somewhere safe.
All right? What's the plan?
Dobre pytanie.
They've got guards posted on the pier and the boat. There's no way we can take them all at once. Our only hope is to distract them while we sneak on board.
We should burn their stuff.
That'd work. We could burn the supplies or the hay they keep for the horses.
Whatever we don't burn, we should take. Ruby would love to have the horses. But I'd rather steal those supplies. I could build traps. Weapons.
Za zapasami chyba
Supplies.
bardziej.
We'll take the horses and the hay if
W
we
sensie
can.
zapasami bardziej by się chyba przejęli.
She's like a horse whisperer.
The fire will lure the raiders away from the boat, and we can sneak across the pier.
If anyone sees us, they'll shoot.
No właśnie.
You remember that guy I told you about, James? He sent in walkers to save us from Lily and Abel. Maybe we could convince him to do it again. If we lead a big enough group of them onto the beach, we can blend in without being seen.
No niby mogłoby to zadziałać, no ale mówię, no czy on będzie chciał, żeby te szwędacze umierały?
Well, hell
Ja
yeah.
się jakby nie wiem w
Find out
ogóle,
how much
czemu
he
on...
charges for his services.
What about after we get everyone home?
Czemu on w ogóle chce, żeby...
Raiders will just come attack
Szwędacze
us
szyły.
again. What then?
Hide, quick! A raider. Has to be. You all stay here. I'll see if they know anything that could help us. Drop it. How many of you are there? How many of who? I'm not fucking around. Answer the question. 8. There's 8.
Clem, stop! Hey, Minnie.
To ta siostra?
After the attack, I wasn't sure. I mean, I heard they burned half your school down. Who survived? Ruby? Mitch? Brody? 10?
Ruby and 10 made it. Mitch didn't. And Brody, she died.
10's boots holding up okay?
His boots?
They're so old, they're more holes than rubber. I duct taped him up the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago. His boots are fine. You're Clementine. The girl who took over after Marlon died. It's weird. I thought everyone would want to lean on their own. Not the new kid. I didn't ask to be put in charge. It just sort of happened. Is that the kind of wishy-washy bullshit you say to everyone back home or just me? Excuse me? Abel figured he could talk Marlon into handing everyone over like he and Lily did, but... like they did before. You ruined the whole plan.
What are you talking about? Marlon traded you and Sophie like it was nothing.
Yeah, and we all survived it. Marlon would have never made them fight the way you did. He wouldn't have gotten people killed.
No ale przepraszam, wybierzecie ich na wojnę.
Clem saved us.
And how come so many people are dead? You know, Minnie, you sound an awful lot like one of them. That's really close to the speech Lily gave me in the woods. It's the truth.
Minerva? Where's Sophie?
She died protecting the Delta. A hero.
No macie przetrwanie wasze.
A hero? God, you're...
Minerva!
Shit.
Rockingham! Finish up and head back. I want to be in before dark.
Yes, ma'am. Our boat leaves for the Delta in 2 days. Then it'll be a couple of weeks before we can come back for the rest of you. When we do, don't fight. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them. I'm serious. Don't fight this. If Ten could see you now, he'd be ashamed to call you his sister.
Dobrze, wiedźmy jej na psychę. Szkoda, że nie dowiedzieliśmy się jeszcze, gdzie trzymają więźniów. No przynajmniej mamy info, że jest ich 8.
Are you okay?
It doesn't change anything. We still have to get onto that boat.
You all should head home. Start getting things ready. Get everyone caught up on the plan.
Everyone except 10.
I warned you.
AJ and I will go find James.
Be safe.
Pół godzinki już. Okej, to jeszcze drugie tyle. Łapka w górę za to.
So, how many walkers do you think James will help us get? 15? 100? 1,000?
Clem, I don't... Ow.
Gunshot wound.
It feels like someone pinched me from inside.
Here, let's rest a second.
Clem, I keep thinking. When Willie said all that stuff about Tin before, I got so mad. He was being mean, and Tin wasn't even there to defend himself. I wanted to hurt him. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop thinking about it. I want to just punch his head. I tried breathing, kicking rocks. I don't like this feeling. Wanting to hurt somebody.
Sometimes staying focused on what I'm doing helps me forget when I'm angry. Just, think about saving our friends or...
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. Right now it's just different. I can't make my brain switch to thinking about that. Like, I think I'm mad at Tin, too. Running out of cover when Lily attacked the school was really stupid. But he just doesn't know stuff like we do. And then Willie started yelling at him instead of helping him learn. Why don't the other kids know all the stuff we know? When there's a plan, you have to follow it. And when you yell at someone, it just makes them not listen.
You know, they've been through different things than we have. There's probably a lot we can learn from them, too.
Like drawing and playing the piano.
Exactly. We can show them how to survive, and they can teach us to be normal.
It's weird that people are so different.
It is Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth.
Troubled youth? Trouble like bad? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma. You have some too, you know. The thing where people can't walk up behind you?
I don't like my trauma. I want to get it off of me. How do I get rid of it? I don't even like the way the word sounds.
It's really, really hard to do by yourself. A lot of people can't without some help.
Like from a doctor?
Sure, but those are rare these days.
Or like the school, right? It was supposed to help with people's trauma.
Yeah, it was. And now they help each other.
I still like them. I like Tin the most, I think. Even if he does dumb things. Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
Oh yeah? I thought I was your first real friend.
Well, yeah, but you don't count. You're old.
I'm not.
Fine. He's my second first real friend.
No, coś się chyba stanęło.
I don't see James. Just monsters.
James?
You're hurt.
Did the Raiders do this?
It looked like they had people from your school. Why are you here?
Those people you saw, we're going to save them. But to do that, we need your help moving some walkers.
I could maybe help, but my mask is still in the camp, inside my bag. I can't pass through a herd without it.
Okay, then let's go get it.
Please, I just ask that you don't kill them. The walkers. If you distract them, I can sneak over and find my mask.
Distract all of them?
Please.
I'll try.
Okej, troszkę chyba ciężka misja. Aha, ten nie mogę. O, tu dwóch jest! Bierz tą maskę. Nie wiem, którędy w ogóle mam przejść. Super. A nie! Udało się!
How long I can keep this up? Did you find your mask?
No nie ukrywam, że zabicie ich bardzo by ułatwiło robotę.
Oh, shit.
We have to run.
Hey, over here!
AJ!
No, there are too many of them.
The cart. If we push it, the noise will draw them away. AJ, are you okay?
Yeah, no bites.
No bites.
I know it would have been easier to kill them. You're kind. I
Oczywiście.
appreciate it. Really.
Chłop lekko odklejony jest.
Thank you for helping me get this back. Now, how will walkers save your friends?
They're being held captive on a boat not too far from here. We can't sneak on board without cover, not without the raiders gunning us down.
You want to use walkers to hide? To sneak on board their ship? That's insane.
It's our only chance.
I have something I need you to see, so you can understand what you're asking.
James. We still need his help, right?
Niestety.
Yeah, we do.
Znaczy gość jest spoko, tylko jest lekko odklejony na punkcie tych szwendaczy.
It's safe. Just a little further.
Dobra, pierw może zobaczmy, czy jest coś do podniesienia. Co byśmy mogli do pokoju sobie podkraść. Zabawka.
Beatnik.
Kozak. Tu nie wejdziemy. Z młodym pomówmy może.
Clem, what's this?
It's called a salt lick.
Salt lick? Ugh, sounds gross. Or maybe it's actually
Jakieś tam
good.
bakterie są?
Chips. Those are salty, right? Like the snack bag in the car.
Dobra, chuj, najwyżej się przemieni.
If you want to.
Gross. It tastes nasty.
Well, now you know.
Ugh, learning sucks.
Te dzwonki jakieś. Nic. Nic więcej. Niepocieszony jestem.
Doesn't look like there's been a horse here in a long time.
My people, my former people, they had a practice. They called it collecting.
Co do kurwy?
They use them as a weapon. I do this to protect them. I know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do. As people.
Ludzi?
As people?
Przecież to dawno martwe jest. To rozkłada się już.
Exactly. But
Tu nie ma ani cząstki człowieka.
Part of us is still in there.
Spierdolisz.
Deep down. So few of us die anymore. We turn. Not dead, not alive.
God, I hope that's not true. That sounds like hell.
To you, maybe. I think it seems peaceful.
Siema, ugryźcie?
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
Somewhere. Yes.
Bardzo
Think
spokojne
about it
życie.
this way. Has someone you cared about turned?
Clem's friend, Lee. She shot him before he did, so he wouldn't have to suffer.
Sorry. Maybe this wasn't the best way to explain. Didn't mean to bring up difficult memories. I lived among walkers for years. Still do, in a way. When they're alone, they're harmless. Innocent. If you want my help, I need you to try and walk with them.
Nie dość, że odklejony,
Tell
to
me
jeszcze
if
jakiś
you really
psychol.
believe they're just monsters.
They are just monsters. They're not people or friends. Clem,
She'll be safe, I promise.
this isn't smart. It's too dangerous.
She just needs to move as they do.
You know Violet would do it for us.
Chyba nie mamy wyjścia.
She would.
Cały nasz plan zależy od niego. Więc to mimo wszystko on nam teraz dyktuje warunki.
The first rule is never go alone.
I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back.
Check the windows.
I will.
Remember to breathe.
I will. I promise.
Jednej osobie się zapomniało oddychać.
But be gentle and be quiet.
Przepraszam.
Touch the wind chime. You'll see.
Dotknij dzwonków. Ja kurwie. Zaraz coś mi wpadnie na ryj. Siema. Co, mamy ludzi w nich zobaczyć, tak? Jezus Maria. Ej, zajebał mu! Dobrze. Chyba chciał nas chronić. Jezus. No dawaj, dotknij już tych dzwonków. Słab te dzwonki, no. Żeby tylko nie dziabnął teraz. Powoli. Precz te zęby. No jak takie małpki w zoo.
Whoa, hey there, kiddo. It's all right. I'm fine. See?
No bites.
No bites.
No bites.
So, do you still think
Tak!
just monsters? Now that you've seen them at peace,
Tak!
any different at all?
Nic!
Yeah, I do. They're still just monsters. Dangerous things that want to kill us.
Dokładnie.
That's what I thought you would say. It's what I would have said too.
Chłop odklejany jest, no.
Have you ever killed a walker before?
I have. Many.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many. But that was a long time ago.
I've killed someone before too.
AJ,
No i się wydało. On chyba nie wiedział.
Yeah. I'm a murderer. But I'm trying to atone.
Well, that's good. I guess.
That's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
Zrobiliśmy co kazał.
Thought I could, but I can't. So many walkers would die. All of the death this would cause. I'm sorry, Clementine. but I
Ale
can't
mu na
have
psychę
blood
wiedziemy.
on my hands.
James, the walker in the barn, the one with the different eyes, what was his name?
His name? What do you...
Ale wjechaliśmy mu na psychę.
Near the wind chimes. What's her name?
I don't know.
Asim, Omar, Violet. Those are the names of my friends, the ones who were stolen by the raiders. I'll never forget that.
I may be stubborn, but I'm not heartless. Those raiders are cruel. They force others to be the same. And even if your friends think like you, no one deserves that. It'll take some time to guide them through the forest to the shore. Others will join the herd as they go. Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.
Come on, AJ. Let's get back before it's too dark.
Dobra, dzięki serdeczne. 50 minut filmu. Mam nadzieję, że się spodobało. Zostaw łapę w górę, bo się udosiłem. Bo dalej mam zamknięte okno i wentylator wyłączony, żeby dla was nagrać The Walking Dead. A jest gorąco. Dzięki serdeczne za odcinek. Zostaw łapkę w górę, jeśli chcesz więcej The Walking Dead. Trzymajcie się i cześć, cześć.